And welcome back, folks. All right, so we're continuing to chat about the importance of portion sizes. And if you find that, when you eat, you have to, a lot of times we eat till we're so full, we have to loosen the belts, and that's not good. Not good at all. Eat until you're satisfied and not till when you're feeling like a blimp. All right, so what we're actually going to do right now is share with you some information on the screen. So we hope that you have pen and pad, pen and paper, anything can work, so you can actually make your notes. And Gillian is we're actually going to go through this point by point for our viewers, and basically this is a good way to
Oh yes, definitely.
Identify portion sizes.
It is a good way. I mean, sometimes you might think, well, what is the size of a fist? I mean, everyone has a different size of fist. So,
True.
So some of the standard possible items that you might find. So, okay, so when we talk about a serving of the vegetables or fruits, we're talking about a baseball. It may be the size of your fist, it may be bigger, it may be smaller, but that's something to visualize. A tennis ball, again, most people should have seen a tennis ball, measures to about half a cup of food. For instance, that half a cup of ice cream, probably a lot of people have maybe a lot more than a tennis ball size. When you're looking at your dried fruit, a golf ball, again, most people would be quite familiar with a golf ball, or a large egg. Again, I'd probably say maybe more a golf ball, because again, eggs can vary in size.
Right.
Okay, when we're looking at a serving of cheese, and ideally sticking to a low-fat cheese, something like cottage cheese is good.
Yeah.
But think about 6 dice or a domino. I think most people, again, because again, dice could vary in size, but most people probably have played dominoes, so should be quite clear on that. And okay, so the palm of your hand, because I remember speaking to someone about this recently, and his thoughts were, my palm is big, so think about a deck of cards then, okay? When you're looking at your portion of meat, fish, or your poultry, okay?
Yeah.
So hopefully, okay, a few more. So again, so when we're looking at our peanut butter, our teaspoon of peanut butter.
No, this was interesting.
Yes, the tip of your thumb is equivalent to a portion of that peanut butter. And I know that's not a lot, but that's ideally how much you should be having at a sitting. Okay?
These guys are about to faint, Gillian.
Yes,
right?
It's a lot less than you actually appreciate.
Yeah.
You can be quite liberal with that. Okay, a serving of a baked potato, again, your computer mouse.
Yes.
Be wary of those bigger potatoes. Potato is a great vegetable, but at the same time, it is something that can push up those sugar levels.
Oh yeah.
When you think about your waffle or your pancake, but we're talking about someone who maybe has things under control here, so it wouldn't be something that I would recommend, say, to someone really trying to lose weight. But think about a CD.
Now with pancakes, I'm glad you mentioned this, because pancake is a favorite Sunday breakfast choice at my house, and I usually have like 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because then I'm full by then. But how much should one really have? And again, sticking with that CD size.
Yes, that would be sufficient for one serving, and possibly tailor how you make your pancakes as well.
Right.
Because obviously there could be quite a high sugar content in there, as well as all the additional toppings that you might be putting on. So it is, yes, it's not something I would recommend, but it's something to think of. Maybe, you can, some people make savoury pancakes, so, you could maybe go that direction as well.
Right.
So, as opposed to the sweets.
Excellent.
Pancakes.
I know we had a couple of other bits to cover on that list there.
Just a few more.
We got to, there you go.
Yes,
right.
So we have a checkbook. It was a 3-ounce serving of fish, and we're probably looking at about a full checkbook, as opposed to a scanty checkbook.
Right.
I don't know if yours is full at the moment, mine's quite scanty. And okay, so a rounded handful is about half a cup of cooked or raw vegetables, or cut fruit, a piece of fruit, or half a cup of cooked rice or pasta. So these are the sort of things you think. So I think that the main thing to focus on is that fistful
Yep.
for your starchy
Starchy.
carbohydrates. Yes, your, okay, let's say the deck of cards for your protein. And let's look at 2 or 3 loose fistfuls of your vegetables.
For your veggies.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Come on, guys. I see the guys are like, half a thumb. Yuri is losing his mind there. He's like, and Marlon just says, well, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm dead. I know.
And see, so that's some of the problem, you know, so sometimes people think, well, I'm eating okay. I'm not eating that much. Why am I, you know, why am I, you know, gaining weight? Why can't I keep off the weight? And if they were to relook at
they're just
diet,
really overdoing it.
Yeah, there are areas to
okay, I have a personal question before we wrap up. I do oatmeal a lot, you know, it's a super duper thing for breakfast choice. How much should I actually have in one serving? Because I think I get a little carried away because it's so good and there's no salt and it cleanses my arteries. I just, you know,
a cup should be sufficient.
A cup.
Yeah, a cup should be
And
sufficient. But we're not talking about one of those really large ginormous mugs.
No.
Yes,
Your regular measured
yes,
1 cup.
Yes, should be sufficient.
Good.
Is it? Do you put sugar in there? And
no sugar, no milk, no nothing.
Lovely. Put some
Just
fruits maybe.
Some fruit, a little fruit at the top, just to give
maybe
it
a little bit of cinnamon maybe.
Yes,
good. Yes,
definitely.
yes. Sounds good.
Yay.
Breakfast choices, people.
He's like, yeah, no sugar. I keep it for the. I try to, you know.
I think a lot of the fruit and things like raisins are, you know.
Yeah. No milk, no sugar. So.
I mean, the milk
goes
milk is
on.
not a bad thing. Obviously, stick to
Skim or low fat.
a low fats.
Right.
Yes, and again, it's not a case of your oatmeal should be kind of what can I say, floating. It should enough for the oatmeal. Yes, it's not to have too much of the milk in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yuri, don't worry. He's wondering how does my oatmeal. Look at it this way: on the days when I feel like Superwoman, I just go for it. And days when I'm like, you know what, I need some sugar. I put some sugar and I put some milk.
And they're great for smoothies as well. You know, oatmeal's great for smoothies.
For smoothies, yeah.
And that's a nice, quick breakfast that you can have if you don't think, oh my gosh, I haven't got the time to sit down.
Yeah.
Quickly do it, put it in a mug or glass or whatever, take it with you.
And you've just prepped our next session right here on Chit Chat. We're going to talk about blending, you know, our drinks and smoothies and how we can have healthy options in terms of liquid form as well.
Right.
So,
okay.
Hey, see? Well, Gillian, thank you so much as per usual for stopping by. And